and welcome back to Panda Bricks, where today I have my first video in a while where I will be sharing my thoughts on Black Friday 2022 for LEGO fans and collectors. So, as has been the trend for the last couple of years, the discounts were fairly poor this year. Lego.com did have a nice VIP weekend as usual, a couple of promos, and normally before a few months before even, I'll decide, okay, I'm definitely going to buy X set. And I didn't do any of that, forgot about it, didn't have enough money, and so I bought nothing. And then there were a few decent discounts at some other retailers like Argos and John Lewis. However, there wasn't too much that I picked up. There were some nice sets, like Argos had the UCS Luke's Land Speeder, or the Death Star Trash Compactor for a third off. The Boutique Hotel, I think, was 25% off. So there were some really nice sets, but either I just didn't have an interest in them or I already had them. So let's get straight into it with my first purchase of Black Friday. I'll try and show you a little bit here. This is, I think, the 75327 Luke Skywalker's helmet. Pretty nice set, this. Now, I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, so I'm not going to tell you this is this. Oh my goodness, I've already broken it. The golden rule of LEGO reviews, never pick up the set. So there it is, comes with a plaque that I just broke off. Printed, of course, has some opaquing issues, not opaque enough. Same with this stripe, which looks pretty poor on the back. And, you know, it's got that real LEGO studded look, which I don't mind. But the more important part is, this set retails for $59.99, and I got it for £35. So even though it's not my favourite set, I'm not a huge fan of it. Oh, well, I do still like it. It looks nice on display. It was a super nice deal, so had to pick that one up. I mean, I didn't, but pretty happy with that. And then that was from Amazon, I should have mentioned. And then one set that I did pick up that I had been looking to get. This is the 10311 Orchid. As you can see here, 608 pieces. This is from the Botanical Collection. I really enjoy these sets, so as soon as this one came out, I had my eye on it. I was just waiting for a discount, and it turned out Argos put this one third off, so £30 as opposed to the retail of $45. I haven't built it yet, but I will be doing so this holiday, and I really look forward to building that and putting it on display. So apart from that, minus Lego.com, all the other retailers, that was all I bought. So you're probably thinking, wow, that must be pretty disappointing. You didn't find anything or much at all. Well, really, for me, it wasn't that disappointing at all because it meant that I only spent a grand total of £65 right there. Very happy about that. So there you go, that's overall the other retailers. So Amazon also had some other nice sets, Creator 3-in-1, City, Friends, mostly quite generic stuff. There were some really nice sets for 30 to 40% off, but again, stuff that I didn't really need in my collection. And I already mentioned some of the deals Argos had. Obviously, this all applies to UK only. If you're watching this in America, you probably don't know what half these stores are that I'm talking about. And Smiths, who often have some decent deals, were a complete disappointment this year. So those were the two sets that I picked up from other retailers, and we'll now move on to the slightly larger box from Lego.com. So as you can see, the desk has been fired for this shot, and to be honest, this could be complete garbage. But anyway, we're going to cut into this, the only Lego.com purchase I made on Black Friday with the unboxing knife. That was very aggressive. And like I said, VIP weekend was pretty solid this weekend, but I didn't end up picking anything up. So the first set we have here is Lego Brickhead set number 40552. This is Buzz Lightyear, Brickhead number 158. I think this set will have decent investment potential, should double in 1 to 2 years. So that's probably what we'll hope to get, about 20. Of course, this retails for £10, being a single Brickhead set. And I picked it up for £6, try and get the glare off the shot there. There's the back of the box. You can see some other Toy Story Brickheads there. They did also have the Looney Tunes 2-pack Brickheads for 40% off, but in the end I wasn't too sure about those, so I ended up passing. So as you can see, we ended up buying quite a lot of those. We have 2 more and 2 more. So that was £30, and as far as I'm concerned, that was pretty well spent. And obviously you can't make a purchase from Lego.com and pay shipping. So of course we had to spend another 20 to get free shipping. So the set we decided on purchasing, you may have seen this before on the channel. This is Harry Potter Brickheads, 40496, Voldemort, Nagini, and Bellatrix. I'm sure I'm butchering that pronunciation. Now this set's a little older. I think it came out in 2021, yes. And this set retailed for 22. It's kind of 2.5 Brickheads. And this was 30% off, so I think it was around 15.40, something around that, in that ballpark. And this is a set we already purchased for £22, and really this is a great example of how stocks can change. At the start of this year, this set was always out of stock, impossible to find, so as soon as they came in stock, we pounced and bought 3 of them. But now on Black Friday, which I should say, the Lego.com Black Friday sets on sale, they are still on sale as long as they didn't go out of stock, and I don't think this did. Actually, it might have. But anyway, still after Black Friday, you could get this for 15.40. So that really shows, earlier in the year this would have been gone in a flash. But now, having the market's changed, they went on sale with 30% off, so I was happy to get a couple of more of those. That takes me to a total of 5 for the inventory. And then the final set we have here, this was a VIP weekend redeemable. This is the boring yellow box that says nothing. 6432433, try and remember that and say it more than once. Of course, it's the lazy yellow box with the instruction manual as the cover. This is the Dragon Adventure Ride. Now, for a few years, the Toys R Us Bricktober exclusives, they had just been running in the few select countries that Toys R Us was still open. And because of that, lots of people who wanted these sets weren't able to get them. So in the end, this year, Lego decided to put them up on the VIP Reward Center. This is the first one. So as you can see, it's a little twirly ride, as I'd call it. It's based on classic castle. You can see it comes with one figure. Of course, it says nothing on the back. I mean, it's got a load of boring printed for whatever reason you want to see that. There you go. So, yes, I'm pretty happy to have this set. I also redeemed the pirate one on Black Friday. But of course, you can only apply one of these redeemables per order, which is kind of silly because it kind of takes away the point of it. So at some point, I will be making another order to get those, and I'll probably redeem the other 2, as I'm assuming those will come onto the VIP Reward Center. So this one is one that I will just build myself, and I'm looking forward to doing that at some point in the future. So there we have it. That is the entirety of my Black Friday Lego purchases for 2022. So it was a pretty disappointing year overall for Black Friday. And this has a couple of different downfalls. First of all, the deals aren't really anything that special. If you stay on the lookout, you can find some good deals at any point during the year. And then if I look at my notes here, we also had another downfall, I think. Yes, so Black Friday, it used to be this one big day on November, whatever the Friday is. People would go rushing to their computers to find the deals, but now pretty much everywhere's doing it 2 or 3 weeks in advance, which also takes away the point of it, and that's a phrase I'm sure you've heard far too many times in this video. So there you go. As you can see, I did manage to pick up a couple of nice investments and sets to build. But there you go. Overall, Black Friday 2022 even, was fairly disappointing for Lego fans. And there you go. That's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.